The world of art has never limited anyone from exploring new ideas. Yet so many artists have stuck to paints and brushes with just changing the context of what it means to be an artist. Cai-Guo Qiang has not only changed the context, but has completely broken down the barrier and the wall of what it means to be a contemporary artist in this day and age. My name is Adrian Lopez, and today I will be going over Cai-Guo Qiang, his early life, his educational background, and his career. I will begin with his early life. Cai was born in 1957 in Quanzhou City at Fujian Province in China. Cai's father was a collector, a painter, and an amateur calligrapher. Cai would always be mesmerized and inspired when he would see his father create his art. When Cai was moving into his teenage years, the Cultural Revolution began when he was about 9 years old. During the revolution, fireworks were not only used for celebration, but also as bomb blasts for war. And it was during this era that Cai had his first encounter with gunpowder. Cai also participated in the Cultural Revolution himself, participating in many propaganda activities and encouraging his classmates to do the same. But it was later on where Cai realized that he felt liberated whenever he would play with fireworks and with gunpowder. As we can see, Cai has experience related to art and gunpowder since a very young age. And now I move into his educational background. According to artworks, Cai's father taught him that knowledge is essential for individual growth. And it was during the time when Cai was young, during the revolution, that books were forbidden and banned in China. But this didn't stop Cai from acquiring and reading the forbidden Western masterpieces and learning about calligraphic art. As Cai reached into adulthood, he developed an interest in cinematography and theatrics. This led him to enroll in the Shanghai Drama Institute in 1981, and 4 years later he finished his studies in 1985. Shortly after finishing his studies, about a year later, he decided to move to Japan in 1986 with his wife, where he learned how to speak Japanese and also started experimenting with gunpowder. As we can see, Cai was inspired by his father, not only by wanting to learn and acquire more individual growth, but wanting to inspire himself and see what kind of artistic passion was within himself. And so now we move into Cai's career life. His artistic career began in 1986. He started experimenting with gunpowder, and later on his experiments would gain much success by using the gunpowder to draw on Japanese paper and showing his multiple artworks through various events throughout Japan. Cai gained a reputation from using gunpowder in his artwork, and his most memorable art in Japan that he created was a subjugated soul that he created in 1989. And according to the ACC, he also won the Cultural Art Design Prize in 1995. After nine years of living in Japan, Cai realized that it was time for something different, and so he decided to move to New York in the year 1995. Not long after moving to New York, he decided it was time to try something new, and so he wanted to move away from artworks and start doing art performances. And so the most memorable piece of art performance that he created in New York was the Inopportune Stage 1 in 2001, shortly after the 9/11 attacks. He used an exploding car to depict a social climate polluted by terrorism, and he used the beautiful yet vulgar flames to show the fear and terror that was in the atmosphere. While in New York, he also converted an old military bunker into an art center and invited 18 artists from Taiwan and from China to have put their input within the space. And he also welcomed children to collaborate and work in the art space. The art space was later renamed the Bunker Museum of Contemporary Art. He also did work in other countries, like his homeland in China, specifically Beijing, where according to Q, in 2012, he opened the Olympic ceremony with a large starburst of fireworks that covered the night sky that stretched over 15 kilometers for over 63 seconds until it stopped at the Olympic National Stadium. He has also won multiple awards, like the Hiroshima Art Prize in 2007, the Premium Imperial Award in 2012, and according to Gumapeng, he also won the Isamu Noguchi Award in 2020. As we can see, Cai is very talented with gunpowder, and he has shown what teamwork can do to build landmarks and legacies for future generations. He has inspired and mesmerized people all over the world with his artworks and unique talent. And so in conclusion, we have seen and we have heard that Kai is an inventor, and there is always room for more invention. He has won numerous different awards from different countries to promote political, cultural, and structures through innovative gunpowder art. Thank you very much for listening to my speech.